Hello members, uh, schoolmates, countrymates, classmates, homemates, and all those that we have because we have a common thing together. Um, Before I go to another item that I wanted to discuss about, which is the book, the school I mean, um, I've done at least something about what we want to do in the community. For those who are following the videos or the discussion, you have seen, and now we want to go to how we want to improve the living standard or the face of our school. Let me first of all introduce on what is a MASA or who are these members and how they studied. MASA or Masindu School's alumni started just as some jokes around. As you see with the technology is really bringing people together. They are making the world a very small thing. Unlike during those days when you could visit home and you don't meet, you don't see each other. Like when I did my examination in 1989 and we left, there are some people that I've never seen and I've not even heard of about them. Like there were some ladies from Zoya, Onyona Sukuri, and Mary Sukuri. If anyone can just get these names of these two ladies, I think I can be so much happy because at least we can connect together. So today, Facebook is bringing us together. I remember as we were going through the Facebook, and as you know in Facebook, when you have friends, another friend of yours can access your friends, and if they know, then they can connect. I remember starting as a joke where Laban Skilai found Aleki Masame in my friends list, and he remarked on, "Hey, who is this Aleki Masame? I know." And they used to call each other Bakoki. Then Aleki Masame agreed. He said, "Yes, Bakoki Nisi," and that's how it started. Then we started connecting, and it was a joke. Oh, so we can meet. Oh, so we can discuss. Oh, so we can talk. Then we formed a village group, and from there we transferred from Facebook to WhatsApp, and the discussion started, jokes started, memory started. People talked on how we were doing so. We mentioned some teachers, Mwalimu Wangatia, Mwalimu Murumba, and all those, every person remembering what happened in those time they were at school. Then from there, somebody thought of us meeting at Masindu School, which is our mother school, at least for a cup of tea or nyamachoma, and we agreed. From there, we started talking and contributing some money. Then that is when we met on the 17th of December 2019. And from there also there was a mind that we can start a group. So some of us started making the constitution, the rules. As we discuss, we make the rules, what we are supposed to do. And these rules came into a constitution. And we selected some officials here and there on consensus who will remain, who are on an interim basis. So these people, we spearheaded together the group until we met at home on that day, of which for the first time we were seeing each other or we are seeing our friends. It was a very good thing. So we wanted now to elect officials, and I remember our late father, Kredene Masame, let him rip. He's a very good guy who contributed a lot in our MASA growth. Mlati Kuyefwe, the director, Everett Okoli, and Smiwaske, suggesting that the group that is of the then officials just continue until the group become strong, is when you will agree to come and now elect leaders. So we were supposed to have an election in 2020, but all of us know what happened. Corona affected. So officials who are there were tasked, and the people did not get tired. We have been discussing on WhatsApp. So what did we achieve, or what have we achieved? First, we managed to register the group under the Ministry of Social and Labor Protection. So we are registered and we have a certificate. We also managed to open an account with the cooperative bank, our Buya branch, and we got a pay bill. We have also a KRA pin. All these documents, original are with the Kit Manta at the Fry Market, where we need to have our office there. So people who are officials, are only acting as officials. I remember before I go even at some of the people who spearheaded into this group to be as it is. I can just have a few names at least for excitement. We have Lapan Skilai, Alex Masame, Wycliffe Smew, Fred Mkota, Kitty Apollo Mandela, Elizabeth Chilkona, Asmin Lubonga, Christopher Kisaka, Eliakim Mwasame, Lucy Mandela, Mary Wanyonyi, David Wasabe, Nancy Kakai. I remember the funny guy, the funny lady, who could say in the day you were younger, I don't know. They used to utter some very funny ones that we used to have. Akri Siketi, Kolecha Kali, Joseph Mugambi, Kitty, that is Ruth Sinja, Wafula Kilwake, Kennedy Glover, Jeremiah Makoha, Kai Wangila, Evans Katambi, Menecha Wanyonyi, Peter Chimakile, Robert Mandra, Petulila Lusui, Petulila Lusui, Albert Sinja, Potia Lusa Moywa, just to mention a few, but the list was so big. I remember that time we were clocking even 100 people on WhatsApp. So just mention a few people, just for the sake of memory, as we have come a long way. So these are some of the people that we were discussing on how to make the constitution, how we can be moving until we have achieved what we have achieved. So we are planning somewhere in this year, we need to have an election where we need to have people, representatives of the community fully. Those officials that we have a patron, we have CEO, we have departments that we have formed also. We have development department, we have welfare department, we have audit department. All these are the departments that we have, and they have leaders, and all these leaders are working on an interim basis. So when we want to have election, so I'm urging people to register, and those who are registered to be active in this group, because even anytime we want to, we can call for an AGM where we need to have election of now officials who are going to spearhead the group. And as we are even studying in the book, all these foundations that we have laid, the official that will come will follow this. And as we said, the first 10 years, we will see what we have achieved. Then we continue doing other things. I will urge mostly youth of this group, youth of our community where you are. Please, youth, take note of this. Register in good number. So that because youth, you are not going to say that you are the future leaders. No, youth are the leaders of the group. The place or the community that the youth are so active, that is a successful community. So we want our youth where you are, and let me insist, our youth where we are, please let us register in this group for in good numbers, because when we are going to meet, mostly we are going to center our election on the youth. And if a youth where you are, if you ever dream of being a leader in a ward, in a country, or in a county, any leadership position, whether elective or whatever, please charity begins at home. Admire to start with your community. It is your community that will elevate you into even being a president of this country. You start from your home. So what you will do with the community at home, that's what will give you access to the power of this nation. So youth, please, where you are, plan to register, or those who registered plan to be active. And when we meet, the day we will meet, please attend. And even a time will come where our chairman will announce the new vacancies. We will need people to apply so that people can be engaged at home there. Then when we go for election, we will just know who those so and so are vying for chairman, so and so are vying for secretary, so and so are vying for this, so that we do that general election in a very good way, a very transparent way. And from there, those who will take place, you will till it from there. So we need to start now, learn what is happening in the group. You need to have this book. Each person should have the book, and should have the constitution so that you can read. Now, there's a challenge that normally comes. People think mostly on when it comes to monetary. So many groups always just end whatever they end because of misuse of money. We opened an account, and before we open an account, we have our constitution, and the constitution talks very well about how the money are going to be used. The community, we have our constitution, which we are going to fully use. So for those people maybe who might be worried about how the money will be, like one of us asked that hope the group has an account. Our money, any money we contribute goes through the account. Chapter 13 of our constitution talks about bank account. The group shall open a bank account and pay bill number where necessary, and as approved by a special general meeting. That when we approved and we opened. Any withdrawal from the bank shall be authorized by similar meetings, minutes, and a group secretary shall be. That is, there is no any withdrawal from the bank without approval of the whole group. So hakuna mtu kwenda kuchukua pesa ama mtu aanze kusema pesa yetu itapotea. No. And even I have this book that we have. I will be printing some of the regulations. We say that in a place where we cannot meet, we will be discussing on WhatsApp before the money is going to be withdrawn. So every member will contribute into going to withdraw the money. Signatories of the bank will be a chairperson, secretary, a treasurer, and another person coming on affirmative action. As you know, we are in the season of gender equality. So we will see how many maybe gender of a male. Then we look for another person to make the equation balance. So the treasurer shall assign for all withdrawals. Depositing of any money will be either directed to the account or through pay bill number. Direct handling of any money will not be allowed. So there's no money that will go to be withdrawn in the bank, first of all, without the group knowing, two, or under approving, two, directly or without a check. In fact, most of the withdrawal will be through check, because even we have a checkbook. So we have done all the necessary arrangements that will make sure that our money is not misappropriated. So that is how we have gone. Our constitution is clear on all the things that we are going to do. We will follow it, and some of these now are also in this book of ours. We are going to read through them, because this is now the guideline, the business plan or the proposal. They give it several names, and for me, I've said it's a strategic plan. So this one is a proposal, is a business plan, and also it is a a strategic plan. Using this, we are going to move further and we are going to move ahead. So please let us unite and work together as a group. Let us work together as a group. Let us try to improve our situation. We have several projects that we have laid down. They are also here. We want to have poultry. We want to have rabbit keeping. We want to have this avocado. We have a very big, good project about avocado, because I myself I have a market which is ready. That avocado, we wanted to encourage people to do what we call group farming of avocado, so that a time is coming when I want to quit this employment and go and deal home with the supply and collection of avocado to the market. This is one of my plans, and we want to encourage this so that when we come home, people will engage in it. And I have all other projects also. This one is MASA's projection. We are not talking as an individual, but I'm talking as a MASA member when what we plan to do. So as now from there, our next topic, I want to talk about the school, because we have so many things about the school. Meanwhile, please, let people read this and let us contribute. Let us contribute towards buying of a printer and a photocopier. This one is going to be the beginning. So let us improve in our contribution, please, so that we can see that we are serious with what we are doing. Thank you so much.